Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Ford Tourneo on a 69 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the vehicle, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car. The rear doors are sliding, which I'll show you in a moment. Alloy wheels as well. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the car first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, and as you may well expect, given the size and shape of the vehicle, plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. You can see the sliding side door access I mentioned just a moment ago. Now that we've done a full circle of the vehicle, you can also see it's in fantastic condition the whole way around as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side. In the centre at the bottom, the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges. And above that, the main trip computer, which includes the total miles for this car. They are 37,368. Below that, we have trip computer information being displayed. You can change that information for various things. So, for example, a digital readout for your speedometer, audio, phone menu, settings, and then back around to where we started a moment ago. And the buttons that you use to do that are just here. We have our stereo and phone controls. We have cruise control and speed limiter as well. And then over into the centre, the main touch screen for the car. So we're on the settings menu at the moment. You've got an apps menu, as you can see. You've over on the left hand side got your audio. So from here you can determine the source in which you use to listen to firstly the radio, so AM, FM or DAB radio. We have Bluetooth audio, as you can see, so you can stream your music wirelessly as well as making and receiving phone calls once you paired your phone, which is done by hitting the phone button just there. And then we've got satellite navigation as well. You can zoom in and out from the display, but you'll see it's a full colour screen. Very, very easy system to use as well. Main volume for the stereo, we have some storage just there. And then beneath that, the dual zone climate control. So dual zone because you can control two different zones, your passenger temperature and your driver temperature. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed once it enters the car, and you can adjust the fan speed. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so you can turn it off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. You can override that manually whenever you wish to. Below that, we can turn off the stop and start for the car. You can also turn off the traction control, and you can put the vehicle into eco mode as well. We have a 6-speed manual gearbox, a 12-volt charging socket, and your USB input. The last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. You can see you have a sunblind, which currently is closed. It opens from rear to front electrically. There's a button just up near the rear view mirror essentially, and as you can see, once that's fully open, that lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area. The last thing I wanted to run through in this car is the paperwork we have for it. So you can see the V5 registration document just here. That is the spare key you're looking at. So there are 2 keys in total, and then the service book for the car, which includes the pre-delivery inspection, and then, as you can see here, services in 21, 22, 23 and 24 as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.